What is going down, world? I go by the name Black Pegasus, and unfortunately, Gina Carano, yes, Cara Dune from Mandalorian, has been canceled. She's been fired from Star Wars, Lucasfilms, will no longer be on The Mandalorian. This stuff is getting crazy. Let's get into this.
10 toes down, watch them bring it back. Walk the long mile, check the internet. Hustling and grind, yes, I'm into that.
And just like that, you guys, cancel culture strikes again. Gina Carano, accredited UFC fighter, one of the stars of The Mandalorian, Cara Dune, has officially been fired from Lucasfilms, so she'll no longer be in any Star Wars and Mandalorian, the hit series, because of tweets or social media posts that she's been making that are controversial. Now, I just think this is crazy because the era we're in, okay? The progressive left will feed you this idea. Do you know the Me Too movement, LGBTQ movement, race movement, all this stuff, right? This is the most important thing for America, right? To get America on track. So the Me Too movement is about giving women a voice, speaking out, right? Speaking out about, sexual abuse, but speaking out in general. Well, now a woman who speaks out, gives her opinion, her perception, her beliefs, which we are Americans, a free country. You guys remember what that's like? You should be able to express yourself freely wherever, and she's getting fired for it. Yes, we're supposed to be raising up the female voices and minority voices, according to the left, right? The Democratic left, the progressive left, whatever. When I think everyone in general thinks, hey, man, yeah, it's awesome. Women should have voices. LGBTQ community should have voices. Minorities should have voices. But guess what? So should everyone in our country have a voice, because this is the land of the free. Or did you forget about that? Anyways, do you guys think it's ironic when a woman speaks her mind, speaks her opinion, she gets canceled for doing that? Why? Not because she's a woman, because she doesn't speak the lingo. It's not the narrative. It doesn't go with the current agenda. It also goes for black voices. Black lives matter, right? No, you guys. Black lives don't matter unless it fits the narrative. The critical race theory narrative, which typically rides along with victimization. Now, there is BS that happens, and there's real life victims in life, and there is real racism that we have to deal with. But when they highlight things like the Rona, right, where you see every case and every death, it makes the perception get a little skewed. So it's hard to see what's actually really going on in our society, so we can actually work on it together, because then it gets divisive. People start getting separated. But I digress. This ain't about me. This ain't about, racial. This is about Gina Carano getting fired and canceled. Let's get into this. So I brought up a source where they're talking about it. I'm not going to name the source. It's accredited, but who gives a F? I just use their sources against them because they're ridiculous. Anyways, the title, Mandalorian star Gina Carano out at Lucasfilms after apparent social media posts. Let's scroll through this. Now this is the part I saw that was interesting. Carano shared several offensive posts on her Instagram story Tuesday night, including one that linked contemporary political differences to the treatment of Jews in Nazi Germany. Now, this is the thing. It was on a story, so I haven't seen it. No one's reposted it, so I don't know the context of this. Now, do I agree that conservatives and Republicans are being treated like Nazis, like Jews in Nazi Germany? I don't think that, because Jews were actually put in gas chambers and murdered in mass quantity. However, I don't know the context to that. And also, I'm sure there was a buildup in Nazi Germany, before. I don't know all of the history, but I'm sure there's a buildup. I don't know the context of that post. But just from what I read, I don't agree with that. But she still has the right to post her opinion and speak on her opinion without losing her job. I guess these private court, you guys will say, well, it's a private company. They get to do what they want. If they want to take you down, they can. So I guess you're right? What can you do? If your employer ain't feeling it, you out. But anyways, I digress. Was it really because her employer, or was it the effects of cancel culture coming after her and her employer feeling the heat from that? especially also because she's a known Trump supporter from what I understand, and anyone who voted for Trump needs to be on that list, and they're checking it twice. They're going to find out if you're naughty or nice. Dude, this world is crazy that a person you can vote for. Oh, yeah, Trump, remember the dictator that wouldn't leave office, that he actually did leave office and he wasn't a dictator and he signed less executive orders than Biden. Biden's about to be the champ of executive orders. Oh, yeah. Okay, you guys, let's talk about dictators. No, we're talking about Gina Carano. Both posts were gone from Carano's Instagram by midday Wednesday. Other posts, including one in which Carano wrote, Jeff Epstein didn't kill himself, remained. First and foremost, I'm going to post it. She did not say that. She posted a meme where all these jumbled up words, if you look at it closely, it says Jeff Epstein didn't kill himself. And guess what, you guys? Jeff Epstein didn't kill himself. And I think the most of America knows that. So what are you guys talking about? I even think progressive left people don't think Jeff Epstein killed himself. And if anything, they're trying to get that MFer and all his constituents out of here for all their come on, sexual abuse. Let's go, you guys. They're crazy. Really? So she's getting canceled for that one? Anyways, a representative for Carano did not return NBC's comment Wednesday. The hashtag #FireGinaCarano began circulating on Twitter on Wednesday in response to her post. This is the cancel culture coming after people who support Trump or don't go with the narrative. Let's see here. I also saw she was criticized when she put in other posts. Carano shared a photo of people wearing multiple cloth masks, which the caption meanwhile said meanwhile in California. I mean, come on. She can have her own opinion. And just to be honest, there's no scientific proof, real science, that proves masks even work. Because to do that, the trials would have to be crazy. You'd have to have all these populations of thousands of people in a place where the virus is very similar, population with mask, population without a mask, to really see if they work. And what we're seeing in our population, in populations that do wear tons of masks, like China, they're having outbreaks right now. They just locked down 22 million people in China. So quit trying to push this, this mask agenda, this control, these symbols on us. And just because she calls it out, oh, now she's we got to cancel her, man. She's not. She wants to speak her mind. God forbid Americans speak their mind, express themselves, and drop opinions. Anyways, so once this happened, now there's a public outcry. And We Love Cara Dune is trending on Twitter right now. And I've also seen We Love Gina Carano. And so there's an outcry of people who actually love her. And think about all the young ladies, the little girls who watch Star Wars and looking up to her as a powerful woman, as a star woman on that show, kicking butt, by the way. And she kicked ass in real life because she's a UFC beast. And if you've never been in a ring, you don't understand what it is to fight another human being. Man, she's a real kick-ass woman who deserves to be where she's at. And they're canceling her. They're muting her. Muting a strong woman that little girls are looking up to because they can't handle her opinions. Or, let me guess, oh my God, her thoughts are going to make you melt and do something bad. It's going to make the world do bad things. This world is crazy, you guys, and they're canceling the wrong people. But what can I say? I'd like to hear what you guys think in the comments. I also started seeing other things trending, like they're talking about there's like pedophiles and sexual abusers that work for Disney, and they're not getting canceled because I don't know if they've come out and said sorry or if it's just, I don't know. I don't know that story. I know Gina's story because I'm a fan of mixed martial arts and her work on The Mandalorian. It's actually an awesome show. And they got to cancel that. I'm like, damn, I got to stop watching The Mandalorian as well. It's like, I can't watch sports. Well, it's funny because you guys see this, right? Sports ratings are down across the board. Guess what sports ratings aren't down across the board? The UFC. Why is that? Not because Dana White is a Trump supporter. It's because Dana White will let Tyrone Woodley wear a Black Lives Matter shirt, but he'll let Kobe Covington wear an Make America Great Again hat because they are not having preferential treatment. They respect the American flag, which represents all of us. Like it or not, we got to this place by America, right? Trying to do better, get better, and we can do better. Burning it all down in hopes that you have a better concept of this experience, this experiment of immigrants and the melting pot, all of us coming together to be strong, United States. You guys are killing me. You guys want the divided states. This national anthem, that national anthem, this cup of tea. I do think as Americans we can do better, and I think we do have problems, but not at the level that they're talking. And it is so sad to see the censorship go on at the level that it's going on. And now you're canceling women. You know, what? It was fight the patriarchy, give women voices. Now women have voices. And you're like, oh, you're saying the wrong thing. No, you can't say that. No, no, no. Oh, black man, you can't say that. Only if you say BLM, you are considered a black man these days. You can't go against the narrative. You can't be anti-shot. You can't be anti... You can't be that, or we will cancel you. But Black Lives Matter. Black voices matter. But women's voices matter. Well, it doesn't matter if you're conservative or Republican right now. But, hey, these trends, man, it goes back and forth. At one point, conservatives were canceling Democrats, and now the Democrats are taking their turn. So, anyways, they're winning some of these battles. Will they win the war? The culture war, that is. I do not know. But, hey, let's leave on this note. All these conservatives and Republicans donated to Donald Trump's campaign, and it was almost at $1 billion, that is, you guys. Why don't we just all get together and start creating servers and social media platforms and stuff to be able to not get censored? But is that possible when they control the phone, the actual phone and the computers that you're on? They got a great end game, you guys. Hey, if you're playing 20D chess, you should have thought of this. Let's get it together, you guys. Look, I'm over here. I told you guys, man. I don't even know what I am politically anymore, but this is what I am. I love my country. I love my fellow human beings, and I want to see a better place for my daughter. That's where I stand. And the fact that they're treating this like China, where they're censoring our technology and social medias because they don't think people can handle thoughts and expressions and voices and different opinions. What is going on, you guys? This is getting a little loony, and we got to get it together now, because if we don't get it together now, it will be all gone forever. And I can't see that. Like my man Larry Elder says, we got a country to save. So, yo, let me know in the comments what you think of Gina Carano getting canceled, what it means, and what is going on, because she's not the only one. A ton of artists, a bunch of artists getting dropped for their labels for supporting Trump or voting red. And it's kind of crazy, you guys. It's like, first and foremost, anyways, that's a whole nother story. We'll get into that later. Just let me know what you think in the comments about Gina Carano getting canceled. Also, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you really dig the vibe, hit that notification bell. Let's keep these lights on. Anyways, I'm Black Pegasus. Love, light, and beyond. BKG until the death of me. And I'm out of here, you guys. Peace.
10 toes down, watch them bring it back. Walk the long mile, check the internet. Hustling and grind, yes, I'm in it.